You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about Liam's big risk and Carter winding up crushed. We have got predictions for Liam and Hope, for Sheila and Will, for Lee and Sheila, for Deacon and Hope, also for Carter and Hope. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. Please reach down, click that subscribe button if you're not following us. Let's get right into it. Our first prediction, Liam proposes to Hope. So on Monday, spoilers say Bill helps Liam decide what he wants, and it might be Hope. I think it's probably definitely Hope. Tuesday, Liam makes a heartfelt plea to Hope, and by Friday, Liam is determined to put his family back together in the most recent B&B spoilers. So this week, it seems like Bill's talk with Liam helps him sort through all his feelings, and I think he realizes, yes, indeed, he is still in love with Hope and he wants her back. You know, Hope did try to reunite with Hope right as she was just starting to date Carter, but Hope wanted to see where things would go with Carter, and she turned Liam down. So the very reliable B&B leaker that we follow said that they are going to talk this week. Hope drops by and surprises Liam, and he is ready to open his heart to her. So Hope may be open to trying again. She just, has that Carter complication. And I could see Liam suggesting that they bypass dating. They've been together a long time. They know each other. No reason to date again. Maybe they should go straight to getting married again, because spoilers say he wants to put his family back together. And that's what that sounds like to me. What's funny is just as Hope may get an enticing happily ever after reunion offer from Liam, we're going to see Carter pressing her to elope so he can try to get a ring on it ASAP. And what's even more fun is, of course, Thomas Forrester is back in just a couple of weeks, hopefully for more than a drive-by, which is going to complicate things even more. Our second prediction, Sheila lies right to Will Spencer's face. So on Monday, we've got more confusion from Bill Spencer's son. Will knows that he sexed up somebody at the party, and he now knows it was definitely not Electra. So he is in a panic over, oh no, what did I do? Oh no, who did I do? Tuesday, Will is consumed with guilt over his drunken night and the girl he can't remember, because what he does know for sure is he cheated on Electra right as she was about to give him her V card. So big whoopsie there. On Thursday, Sheila gets a visit from Will, who is hoping that Sheila can help him piece together his memories of the party. He mostly interacted with Deacon, but for whatever reason, he's going to be talking to Sheila. And of course, Will knows Electra never came back to the party, and Will realizes he was in bed with somebody else. He remembers sexy time and a woman in a mask with brunette hair. Deacon tucked him into bed, and he doesn't know anything about what happened to Will until he checked on him the next morning when he was hungover. So he may be hoping that Sheila saw something and can help him out. I'm guessing Will may recall that Lainey from Forrester Creations was flirting with him. And now, of course, Sheila could help Will out. She knows the truth, but there's no way Sheila's going to tell him Luna's alive and got into his pants while he was blackout drunk. And in a twisted moment, Sheila almost seemed proud of Luna's sick scheme. It's straight out of Sheila's playbook. And of course, she can't tell Will because Luna would go back to prison. So I am quite certain Sheila is going to lie to Will's face. Deacon may be a little annoyed when he finds out, but he loves her 8 toes, so he'll always forgive Sheila. Our third prediction, Lee rages at Sheila. So, there's not a specific spoiler for Lee this week, but obviously she's going to show back up to see Luna. She's going to be writing her butt about wandering off. She promised that she was going to do grandma boot camp for Luna. And, Lee doesn't want Luna in jail, but also doesn't want her running amok and doing more bad things, which is exactly what Luna has already done the second Lee's back was turned. And I feel like she may blame Sheila for being a bad influence on their granddaughter. And of course, Luna's getting a pat on the head from her psycho grandma Sheila, and she is totally enabling Luna right now, and they're keeping Lee out of the loop. Luna lied to her grandma Lee about where she was, but Luna knew she could tell Sheila because they're both bad girls. Sheila did the same thing back in the day on Y&R, only with drugs instead of alcohol. She drugged Dr. Scott Granger Sr. so she could get him in bed, and Sheila even wound up getting herself pregnant, which is what she was trying to do. It's only a matter of time before Lee realizes that Sheila is helping and enabling and encouraging Luna to be her same old bad self. And when Lee finds out, she's going to go off on Sheila. Never forget when she was dying of a heart attack, Lee was standing there and watching Sheila die. Finn walked into the room and saved his bio mom, but Lee can be quite vicious herself, so Sheila may want to watch her back. Our fourth prediction, Deacon tells Hope to pick Liam. On Wednesday, Hope tells Deacon everything. So I feel like she is going to tell him that Liam made her an offer and that Carter is wanting to elope, which is another confirmed spoiler for the week. So Liam's going to open his heart to Hope, wants them to get there happily ever after, and I think she's torn. She's going to go see her dad, Deacon, and tell him about everything. I think she's going to feel very conflicted between Liam and Carter. I think she loves Liam, but feels obligated because Carter's ring is on her finger. Then again, Hope thinks Carter betrayed her when he gave Forrester Creations back to the Forresters without warning her. So I just suspect Deacon may advise Hope to choose Liam. After all, Deacon didn't want Hope to be with Carter at all. Deacon only put on a happy face when they got engaged for Hope's benefit. So Deacon urged Hope to reunite with Liam even before the whole fake cancer ordeal and Carter's proposal. So if Liam wants Hope back, I think Deacon is going to be his ally in it. Speaking of that, our fifth and final prediction, Carter is crushed by Hope. So on Monday, spoilers have Ridge interrupting Carter's proposal to Hope. On Tuesday, Carter and Ridge make a pact. Friday, spoilers, Carter is heating up to try and elope with Hope. And then, of course, still this week, we have Liam making a play to get Hope back. So maybe Carter really wants to marry Hope right now because he's head over heels in love, or maybe he's paranoid because Daphne is back in LA and he wants that wedding ring as a shield against her. Or maybe Carter's feeling paranoid about Liam stealing Hope away now that he's not dying. But to me, it seems kind of suspect that Carter suddenly wants to get married. And I just think he's afraid of losing Hope for one reason or another. And Carter has every reason to be afraid of losing Hope because Liam wants her back and she may want the same. Deacon's not a fan. And if only he knew that Thomas was on the way back, he'd be paranoid about that as well. So I suspect Carter is heartbroken soon, but I'm sure Daphne will be there to help pick up the pieces.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.